So if you're a parent and you got children from the age of 16 up until the age of like 35, stop scrolling right now. I'm gonna give y'all a second. All right.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today? I hope that your day is going fine. If not, I hope tomorrow gets better. I want to take this time out and say thank you to everyone who's tuning in to the videos. I truly appreciate it, and I truly appreciate your interaction. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask that you go ahead and do so, and make sure to toggle that notification bell to stay current with all of the videos that we're posting. Being a parent in today's society is a difficult task. It's so many pressures that we have to deal with outside of the home, and being inside of the home, you want to try to create the best environment possible for your children. But it's so upsetting when your children grow up and slap you in the face. Let's just watch the video.
So if you're a parent and you got children from the age of 16 up until the age of like 35, stop scrolling right now. I'm gonna give y'all a second. All right. Parents of millennials, you failed your children terribly. Y'all literally didn't teach your children. You didn't teach them about financial literacy. You didn't teach them the importance of becoming an adult and the reality of adulthood, and it's not peaches and cream. Y'all taught us irrelevant like doing chores and not being combative, always being a yes man, going out here to get a job, but not teaching us how to save money and how to budget our money. Not teaching us the importance of paying bills, taxes. I could go on and on. But y'all sure didn't waste no time saying, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. Y'all sure didn't waste no time saying, oh, I pay all the bills in this house, so you gonna listen to me. But listen, y'all wait till we turn 18 years old and then want to put us out and throw us to the wolves without teaching us the importance of becoming an adult. Just imagine for a second, if social media didn't exist, if the internet didn't exist, a lot of us would be broke as not knowing which way to go, what to do. You didn't build any generational wealth. We got the millennials that's doing that, putting y'all, the parents, in predicaments that you never put us in. Y'all didn't teach us the importance of college. Only thing you said is go to college, get a degree. But you didn't teach us the fact that those same loans that we had to go pay for college, we will be paying back for the rest of our lives, being in debt for the rest of your life. And then you complain and you get upset when we don't know what to do. Because you didn't teach us. You didn't do shit. Y'all didn't set us up for success. You set us up for failure because your parents set you up for failure. Not to mention the mental and emotional trauma you put us through. Because you couldn't seem to find yourself, so you throwing your emotions off on us. Now we got to deal with it. But don't let you have grandkids, right? Then you seem to treat your grandkids better than you ever did your kids. That boggles my mind. It's crazy how y'all go and have children, us, and then expect us to help you pay your bills by the time we turn 16, 18 years old. You're still a teenager, literally. We didn't ask y'all to have us. Y'all had us. And God forbid you ask for a little bit of help. The economy is not the same as it was back in 2000s, 1990s. Half of y'all don't even know how to be parents. But then you always have something to say about how we parent our children. Shut up. It's a cycle. And I'm really tired of it. So if you listening and if you stop scrolling, take some advice.
Whew. Okay. Let me not act out on emotion because this really rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, let me say this. Thank you. Let me validate all of the things you're feeling. I validate that. You're entitled to your feelings. And this right here, this is what we have to do, people. We have to learn to listen when our children are talking. We have to learn to listen and hear what they're saying. I hear you. I hear you, young lady. I hear you. Let me process it. It's not easy to process, but let me process it. This is not my child, and I feel horribly offended by this. Before I go any further, I want you guys to drop your comments in the comment section and let me know what you think. I always say it's not what you say, it is how you say it. You can say almost anything to me as long as you say it in a respectful tone. But this is raw emotion. This is how she's feeling. And as a parent, I'm going to show you something, young lady. I hear you. I'm going to take all of the disrespectful things you said and I'm going to take it. I'm going to process it and I'm going to validate what you're saying and say, I understand what you're saying. This is how our children feel. They feel like we haven't done anything for them. They felt like we haven't made any sacrifices for them. They feel like we're irresponsible for bringing them into a world that they can't handle. Let me tell you something. We can't handle it either sometimes. But for you to say I failed you because there were certain things you didn't learn, this is the opportunity for you, young lady, to advance on all of these things that we didn't teach you, because now you're at an age to where you can do that. Let me say this. It's not going to be an excuse, anything that I'm saying in this video, to excuse how she's feeling. But I will say this. A lot of the stuff that you're talking about, we didn't know about either. You even said it. You even validated it. You said the same thing our parents did to us, we turn around and do it to y'all. You went on even further to say it's a cycle, which it is. We had kids at a young age because we were doing things, experimenting with things that our parents told us not to do. We was out having sex at a young age. That's what teenagers do, most of them. They're out there having sex and the next thing you know, somebody's pregnant. Yeah, your parents may have had you at a young age, but they made a choice. They had the opportunity to abort you. They had the opportunity to get rid of you, but what did they do? They made a conscious decision to have you and raise you and do all that they could to provide for you. And then you grow up and say they failed you. Once again, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're going through, the feelings that you have. But look, let me tell you something. I'm speaking in general. We did all that we could to provide for our kids, trying to take everything that we know and give you a better life than what we had. I believe that's almost every parent's goal, to give their child a better life than they had, not knowing that you would grow up and say, we failed you. That is so hurtful. And you know, to a fault, when we gave our children the things that we didn't have, I think that's kind of what helped develop this attitude of, oh, I don't got this, so you don't care about me. Because we did so much trying to give you everything that we didn't have till it's not enough. See, when we were growing up, we couldn't talk back to our parents. We couldn't really express how we felt, especially in the Black community. And that's a whole nother video, because it goes back to looking how my parents were around when things were segregated. See, it's deeper than what you're looking at. So you're taking all of your emotion and putting your parents down because of the things that they couldn't do for you, or what you thought that they couldn't do for you. And they were doing the best that they could for you. But you're not analyzing that. You're not taking none of that into consideration. You talk about how we didn't teach you financial literacy. We didn't know about financial literacy. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. So where is there room for a budget? I'm going to tell you like this. I remember growing up, my grandmother having a tab at a store to where she didn't have the money to pay for the things she needed, but she had a relationship with the store owner, and I could go down there and pick up food, and it'd be a tab, and she would have to pay him back later. That's debt. So of course we probably don't know about financial literacy. You said that your parents didn't tell you the importance of college. That's because a lot of people didn't know how to go to college or even knew about college. At least your parent gave you a seed to say, go to college. They probably didn't know how to explain it to you. It's plenty of friends that I have that haven't went to college, but their kids are going. How can we teach you something we don't know about? But I bet you we did the best that we could to give you a good upbringing, but you grew up and say, we failed you. That's a slap in the face. But let me make this clear. There are some parents who traumatize their kids mentally, verbally, and physically. It's some parents out here that really take their kids through the ringer. this is a hard pill to swallow, but I'm glad that she said the things she said because these are conversations that need to be had. But young lady, it's very disrespectful, it's very disheartening, and it's really hurtful to say that your parents failed you. That's kind of harsh, young lady. I'm gonna stop because I can keep going, but let me know what you think. Drop it in the comment section. Until the next time, peace.